Welcome to the big interview. We're joined by Gareth Armstrong, the founder of Future CEOs. Gareth, it is often said that the team makes the dream work. How important is it to have the right founding team when you start something?
One of the CEOs of a company that's worth 3 billion rand once said to me and chided me a little bit because he's a mentor of mine, a friend, someone that I can go and talk to. And at this point, I didn't have anyone that I was working with. And he said, if you don't have a person who you can talk to, who you can confide in, but who is operationally with you in the business, you're going to fail. And he said it like that, you will fail. So there's my answer. That's how important it is. If you don't have that, you will fail.
That's so great. So we know that you need to have the right team around you. But how does one go about choosing or picking these people to add to your team?
It is a good question. Of course, you need skills in your business and a diverse number of different skills. So, of course, there will be someone that has the vision component of the business down. There will be someone that's operationally strong, maybe someone that's better with marketing and sales. But really what you want to be looking for and the questions that you need to be asking are around what that person really wants. Their intent is very important. I was with another CEO, I don't know if I can mention brands and names, but the Momentum Metropolitan merger resulted in MMI, so the MMI group. The group CEO there, Nicholas Creer, I asked him the question, how did you get these two businesses to come together and work? How did the teams come together and not see each other as maybe enemies in some form or fashion? And this is what he said. He said, I just got them to trust one another's intent. And so that's where you need to go. Find out what their values are. Find out what really drives them. And that is then the basis for the relationship.
That's absolutely great. So you mentioned two businesses coming together and making that work. And it is often said that, and research does show, that diversity or diverse teams outperform teams which are homogenous. And obviously in your case, your partner in Future CEOs happens to be a black female. And we all know that behind every successful man is a woman rolling her eyes.
Yeah, that's right.
So how has diversity, if it has, affected the success of Future CEOs?
Well, let's talk about Hlubi. Who is she? She is in many respects, an entrepreneur in the truest sense of the word, someone that has to move around and, I guess to a certain extent, hustle her way through or in an industry that is very difficult, being film and television here in South Africa. So she has a certain celebrity status as well, but that's not why we work so well together. There's lots of value there that we can take into Future CEOs or use as Future CEOs. But her and I, we met under a certain set of circumstances at Cliff Central, where we host a show together. And it wasn't a case of, hey, you've got value, I've got value or skills. It was, hi, this is who I am. Hi, this is what I believe, what I feel, what I want. Diversity comes, I think, after what we just spoke about, which is intent. I'm not maybe answering your question as I should, but diversity is absolutely important. We need different perspectives. You must, in our particular case, with Future CEOs being in South Africa, we must have for want of a better way of saying it, a black female insight. We must have the understanding that she can bring. But then it's also equally as valuable to have a white male insight because there's challenges that we may face which are different to what Hlubi may face.
Absolutely. I think that's absolutely great that you mentioned the importance of perspective. So in South Africa, I want to ask you, if there's one quality a person should be looking for before they collaborate with anyone, be it in the same sector or difference, what would that be? Just one quality.
A quality. I don't know if I can answer that question accurately, but perhaps I can suggest a question that you should always be asking yourself when you are interacting with an individual, if I may. And that question is, can I trust this person?
Sure.
Can I really trust this person. Trust is at the basis of everything, of every relationship, of every interaction. I mean, even when you're selling something, you're building a relationship of trust in some form or fashion. And so when it's closer to home, your business partner, the person who you want to move forward in your business with, trust is the thing, everything.
Well, thank you, Gareth. That was Gareth Armstrong, the founder and CEO of Future CEOs. My name is Nolo, and thank you for joining us today in the Big Interview.